bleachers.
That's
Metcalf
There's
told
premeditated.
video evidence of it. Go ahead, bro.
That's premeditated.
Just made him just a great person
Mm.
overall.
Here's what happened according to witnesses and the police report. Metcalf got into an argument with the suspect, 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony, over a seating dispute in the bleachers. Metcalf told Anthony he needed to move from under the team's tent.
He always was one to step up and be the person that would do the right thing. And he was doing the right thing by saying to this gentleman that you're not supposed to be in this tent. This is like because they have personal items there.
Anthony opened his bag and reached inside and said to Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Metcalf reportedly grabbed Anthony and told him to move.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be there. It's just a tragedy what happened.
That's when Anthony pulled out a black knife and stabbed Metcalf in the chest once before running away. When Anthony was taken into custody by a Frisco police officer, Anthony reportedly confessed to the crime, saying, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to," adding that, "I was protecting myself," and then asked the police officer, "Is he going to be okay?" Metcalf died in his brother's arms.
I'm not at that point to forgive and forget, but eventually I will. But I pray for his family. I pray that they understand what we're going through as well.
This whole community has really wrapped their arms around us. And if I could say anything to the nation, I would say to make sure that you just hug your babies tight. But you don't know when the last time you get to do it.
They trying real hard, man.
And in a statement,
Bro, that kid was disturbed, nigga.
What we saying? What
He
you
knew what he
trying
was
real
gonna
hard to do?
No. If you this was the damn feedback. But this was the second interview. But if you seen the first interview, I think other day that it happened, his brother is saying something totally different than he was saying in this second interview. If you
What
see
we
the
saying?
whole interview, it was conflicting. I can't give you verbatim, but you could probably pull it up and see though.
Man, them
And tell me
people
what you
ain't
think.
said nothing but they fucking forgive that kid and all that shit. Them people is not fucking trying to start no racial shit.
But the media is trying to
I
promote
know
it.
if that motherfucker would have stabbed my son and I was white, I don't give a fuck if I was Chinese. Hell yeah, fuck that nigga, man.
Mm.
Fuck that nigga. He knew what he was gonna do. He did that shit on purpose.
I mean, if you jump a nigga and you get stabbed, ain't that what you get though?
Hell yeah, that's what you get.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but they ain't saying it was a jump. They saying
He got
it
to go
was
through the due process.
I put my
You got to
hand
give
on
him
you.
evidence.
Like they saying it was like the nigga grabbed him like, "Hey, get your ass from over here," and the nigga put that blade out one time to the chest and dipped off.
Yeah, like he knew he was gonna kill that nigga.
Oh shit.
He knew he was gonna
Yeah,
kill
not
him.
kill, but stab.
Nah.
And my
Yeah.
thing is,
Man, you stab a nigga in the
you
chest
stab
with
a
a
nigga
knife.
in the chest with a like you
You know
saying,
you
bro.
gonna kill him, man.
Not no, but I'm saying like
Nah, bro.
these little niggas be out here doing shit GTA style and thinking that shit ain't gonna come back from them. I can't look at this as fully racial, ED, because
Right.
if that was one of my kids, nigga, I wouldn't be giving no fuck about that little nigga, Carmelo Anthony. I wouldn't be giving no fuck.
I'll be
If one of mine
calling
walked
that
up
nigga
on them,
every name in the fucking book.
yeah,
Nigga, you
I
took
wouldn't
my
have
baby,
no.
nigga.
Yeah, I wouldn't have no empathy. They way better than me.
I know the man. The father was like, "I forgive him." That takes some fucking heart, man.
Man, you know what that takes to do that? And the only reason the dad, and I guarantee you, the only reason the dad and the mama and the brother saying that shit so they won't cause no racial shit. I guarantee you that's the only reason they saying that shit. Cause I know inside of their heart they like, fuck this little nigga. I
Fuck
stomp
that
his
nigga,
brains
man.
out.
I'm
And
like,
I
fuck
can't
that nigga.
fault them for that. Yeah, like at some point, like you gotta have empathy towards children. Like nigga,
Yeah. Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like y'all in high school, cuz.
I know, nigga. Whole lives ahead of you.
Yeah. 2 lives
He
was
fucked
lost
up
that day.
both of their lives.
Yeah.
Dumbass. You know what it is? Some of these niggas is really mental. And you're right, they GTA style out in this bitch. They need to be fucking reeled the fuck in. If your family can't reel you in, a nigga gonna reel you in on the streets. I'm telling you.
So what was the situation though? Like what's the contextual situation?
That's the thing. It's not too many
Today,
details.
Nigga's supposed to be at a track
nigga,
meet. He got a
it's a high
uniform on.
school
Come on,
track
man.
meet, and they from opposite schools, and he was sitting underneath the tent of the opposite school.
Yeah.
Oh, they asked him to move. That was it. They told him, hey, and whether they asked him aggressively or whatever, you dig. If
Damn. And he just poked him up like that just for
yeah,
that?
That's
that
what
was
it don't
that,
make. That's
Bro,
what
he
we
could
need
have
more
sliced the
detail.
nigga. He
bro.
could have
He hit him in the
sliced the nigga
heart.
arm, nigga.
He hit
He
him
hit him in
one
the heart.
time and
In the
dipped,
heart.
bro. And I'm telling you, bro,
That takes some
I've
force,
seen
nigga.
some weirdo shit go down in life, man. Like stabbings is the reason why I don't go to house parties.
No, facts.
Cause nigga, one of my little homies from Chicago, like, somebody who I knew when he was a baby. I'm older than him, but I remember when they got older, him, my cousin, and a bunch of other people from the hood, they went to this house party, right? Fight break out at the house party, niggas punching. While niggas punching, he getting poked up. And he don't even know he getting poked up until he get like fall down. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's so crazy about that shit. Like, at some point, we can't give niggas the excuse of, he ain't know this and this and this. Like, man, I'll be wanting these young niggas to do better, but it's like what that shit Kendrick said, nigga, ain't no black power when your baby's killed by these cowards. It
Yeah.
can't be none. Like, I don't, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
why would you even bring a knife to a track meet unless you already knew something
That's
was
kind
gonna
of
go
what I
down?
was thinking though. Low
Cause
high
that nigga
key,
is
like
mental.
track ain't even a sport where it's smoke like that. Like this ain't no football game where we on Twitter talking shit all week.
Every business.
Or some shit. No, this a track meet, boy. The
Facts.
energy different, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's damn near respect shown on the track more so than disrespect. Like nigga, when I win 100 and I rip the jersey off like Superman, nigga, the motherfucker down there like, hey, act like you been there before. Like you get punished for dropping your nuts out that bitch. Like, so I don't know.
That
It's
nigga
crazy he
came
brought a knife
there.
down that bitch though. That's crazy.
That nigga knew he was gonna get into it with somebody, and he was gonna jab him up. Cause that shouldn't take intent, nigga, to stab a nigga that hard through the chest. That's some up close. I don't give a fuck if you did run afterwards. Nigga, you knew that motherfucker was gonna die.
They arrested him on the scene, so I don't. The media is like kind of making it seem like he ran from the scene, but he was there to get arrested. So
So what? Nigga, what? That
that's
gives
what
them
I'm
merit?
just saying that you can tell the media is kind of pushed this a certain way.
Yeah, they trying to turn it into a racism thing.
Yeah, they talking about giving Shorty the death penalty, man, in Texas.
Life for a life, nigga. Shit.
Right.
If that was your boy, would you care?
Oh, you talking about
Hell
Mello or
no.
the one that died?
Either one, man. That's expected, bro. The way that shit went down, they gonna seek the maximum. Some point, man, these
I
motherfuckers need
mean,
to seek
now that
help
I'm
or
reading something
something.
else, lawyer, they saying he might get off though.
Self defense.
Yeah, basically they're saying that let me read this real quick. It says that it said it's normal for students from different schools to gather under another school's tent. Carmelo had friends there. He wasn't trespassing, for one. Then they said Carmelo is a track athlete. The twins are not. He wasn't even expecting to see him there. Now, see, that's where he might win because he had a reason to be there. They didn't. Then it says the twins didn't just ask him to leave. They tried to jump him before attacking him. They tried to take his belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on him.
Yeah, they said they jumped the nigga. That's why I was like, they jumped him.
Right. Then they said that like to ED point about the racism, like how the media trying to portray it. They keep showing this picture of him with this airsoft gun, like it's a real
Yeah.
firearm, right? Then it
Yeah.
says, dude is a 4.0 student,
Mm-hmm.
zero criminal history,
Mm-hmm.
raised by both parents, lawyer.
And then, Bobby, if you pay
Uh,
attention, you'll see the
And
twins
is on
parents
psychotic
talking.
medication.
No. You'll see the white people. I'm just gonna keep it clear. The white people are on all
So this person
social
said,
media, and then you see his family not even saying nothing. So it's kind of suspicious, and it's like, man, there's something more to this shit, bro. It's more to this shit, bro.
I'll say this: more oftentimes than not, people lose in the court of public opinion. But one thing that's great about America, but still suck at the same time, is that you'll have your day in court, and even if you never gain your reputation back in public, from the looks of it, you might be going home free, based on the particulars of the case. Now, I don't know what side, I don't know who telling the truth, but all I'm saying is that if the details surrounding this event are more aligned to them not being track athletes, him being one, them not actually having a reason to remove him, them really trying to jump him, stomp on his phone. Like if he can get other people to cooperate that, which I'm pretty sure they will, because now I'm looking, they saying a lot of people coming out saying them two was bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Might be dealing with a different thing. It's two type of parents to bullies, loyal. And I'm not saying that's who these two twins are. It's parents to bullies that are complicit. You feel me, loyal? Like, I know my kid a menace. So what? That's my baby. I don't give a fuck. If you put your hands on him, we going crazy. Like, real ignorant motherfuckers, right? Then it's some people that are so blinded by the fact that a child is their child, they don't want to discipline them or even accept the fact that they might be a bully, predator, the motherfucking the thief. You feel me? All time liar. No, my son will never do that until you go in their room and see that this motherfucker got $5,000 worth of stolen Best Buy shit.
Mm.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not. If the young brother is who they say he is, Godspeed, young brother. Sound like a case of either he had a mental problem or he was bullied and said, fuck that. Y'all not gonna bully me no more.
Mm-hmm. Like motherfuckers don't say shit when those white kids get to shooting up schools and say, "Oh, he was bullied, and that's why he." Come on, now. Now when a black dude, it's just
he was a good kid.
Yeah.
Until he fucking wasn't.
Yeah.
So, hey, I don't feel sorry for no motherfucker that don't feel sorry for their victims. And you know what? I just don't give a fuck.
I don't know if he
I
didn't
don't
feel
care
sorry
if he
for his
was an
victim.
A plus 100. I don't give a damn.
Well, they say when he stabbed him, he ran.
I had bullies.
Hold on. They say when he stabbed him, he ran. Yeah, we had bullies. We had bullies, bro. But I'm saying, we in a new day and age, loyal. Like, information and fear is rampant, right? So, Kendrick Johnson, right, the little dude in Valdosta that got found wrapped up in that motherfucking tarp.
Yeah.
And they said that, it was an accident, but this man was a John Doe in a morgue for 2 weeks. And y'all altered these tapes in his school. And y'all know he was in there getting bullied by people, right? Not defending it, I'm saying if the particulars of what they saying is correct, he got a good case. If they did what they said they did to him and he pulled out, stabbed one time and ran, immediately confessed when they caught him and asked, was the dude okay? All of that way into your empathy and or sympathy when it comes to the judge judging. Cause like you said, Lloyd, if he'd have been like, fuck him, he was trying to whip my ass on.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that when they first caught you, whether if you meant it or not, you said, hey, I did it, and is he okay? That's gonna go a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, if it does, it does. But if it
Mhm.
don't, shit. If he gets the death penalty, hey, no, shit. It is what it is. Shit. It ain't gonna
He ain't gonna
change
get
my
the death.
life if that little nigga
Sad,
get the death
man.
penalty.
He not
It ain't
gonna.
gonna.
He too young for that shit.
Shit.
What state they in?
Texas?
I don't know.
You might get the firing squad, nigga.
Other shit.
Texas is a firing squad, your ass.
Yeah, you might be get you a good lawyer, my boy. It might be rough out here for you, but I'm praying for you, Carmelo.
My thing is, if the nigga got away after he got jumped, why did he come back and sit under the tent with him?
Nah, that ain't. You got the story
Right.
mixed
I
up,
was about to
Lloyd.
say, nigga, this nigga creating his own narrative.
This nigga lawyer stay doing that. This
Yeah,
nigga just
what
say
the
shit.
hell?
Hold on.
I would
man.
never use you as a fucking lawyer, nigga.
So
You-
hold on. So the story with him being under the tent happened at the same time as getting jumped?
yeah,
No,
that's,
listen,
that's,
lawyer.
that's that's all. Yes, that all led to the
Okay.
same event. Yeah.
Okay.
In the second interview, the white
Because it
boy
said that
said,
he had his backpack and dude tried to grab his backpack.
right, because they
And
came back and found Mello sitting under their tent. And that's when they
hold on,
got into
after
the
they
argument.
jumped him
But
and
if
shit?
if the
After they
boy
No,
jumped him.
if the
this
white boys
led to the
don't run the
jumping.
track, how's that
Oh,
they
okay.
shit though?
That
Like
don't make
that's
sense,
just the
dog.
school they go to. Like
See, the story is conflicting.
No,
It
oh.
doesn't
it
make
ain't
sense to me.
conflicting. You just want it. You just not listening. You
Okay.
Yeah,
want
he's
to
not.
respond. He was sitting under a tent.
Yeah, okay.
They came over and tried to remove him.
Jumped him, broke his
Jumped
phone.
him, broke his phone. He pulled out, stabbed, and ran.
Yep.
Oh, so he had his backpack on him. He took the
Yeah.
backpack off.
No. I
Opened
don't
it
know
up.
where the backpack was, but
Grabbed
another story was that they grabbed his
took
backpack
the
and threw
backpack
it.
off, motherfucker.
No, look at the
Took the
first interview.
backpack
The
off
boy will
and
tell you. The
grabbed the
boy will
knife out of
tell
the
you.
backpack.
Hold on, lawyer, because you just saying shit, bro. If you look at the first interview of that boy that day, it was like 2-3 days ago now.
Yeah.
He said that his brother grabbed his backpack.
Yeah.
So that's grabbing somebody's personal item. So
Off the
wouldn't you have
ground or
reason?
off of him? Which one?
I don't know,
Off
but
of him?
that's what I'm saying. The boy is giving
See, don't
conflicting
talk to
stories,
me if you
bro.
don't know. Get the hell out of here. I don't care.
I'm just telling you what the boy said.
Yeah,
He
He
you can tell
grabbed
giving
you
his
what the
conflicting
backpack.
boy
stories. He
said.
over
Tell
with.
you what the boy said. Yeah, you can tell me what the boy said. It doesn't sound right to me. The nigga had the backpack on or not? Or was it on the ground? And he grabbed the backpack off the ground or he grabbed it
It's like
off of him?
talking to a wall.
And if he
Listen,
grabbed
lawyer.
it off of him,
Listen,
how
lawyer.
was he able
Listen.
to reach
Lawyer,
inside
just
the
look,
bag
bro.
and get the knife?
reckless. And my brother stuff that they said there was this kid before I knew his name. Now this kid was sitting under our
Lie number one. He said before he knew his name. Now, this is why they finna lose, lawyer.
Go ahead.
They
Please
knew him
play the
already.
second interview next, too, so
Go
you can see the
ahead. I
conflicting
want to
story.
hear the shit about the backpack. I want to hear
Just
all that
listen,
shit.
lawyer.
Just listen.
And stop saying my name.
a tent at track. They asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." And he's like, "Make me move." Also grabbed his backpack. This kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab.
Video from WFAA in Texas. Tragedy at a track meet. A teenage football.
None of that makes sense. He said he tried to whip around fast, but didn't
No.
see.
Let's listen to the other one.
But he's in the other one, he said he got into it with the boy, then his brother came over. That's conflicting already. So go ahead, play the second.
Life cut short. His family says he died in his twin brother's arms. The suspect, according to police, was a fellow high school athlete who allegedly brought a knife to a track meet and changed so many lives, allegedly, in the course of doing so. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Anthony.
A teenager accused of stabbing another student athlete at a track meet told that he did it in self-defense.
Austin Metcalf was killed this week at that Frisco track meet and after 17-year-old stabbed him. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us now live with the latest. Alex.
Hey guys, and in that 7-page arrest warrant affidavit, several witnesses, including Metcalf's twin brother, describe how that deadly encounter went down. The suspect then reportedly admitted to a Frisco police officer who detained him that he had stabbed Metcalf.
My son is gone, and I don't really have words. I've tried to figure out what I was going to say, but
This ain't the one, buddy.
he's just going to be so missed.
The pain is still raw for the Metcalf family after 17-year-old Austin Metcalf meet in Frisco. Here's what happened according to witnesses and the police report. Metcalf got into an argument with a suspect, 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony, over a seating dispute in the bleachers. Metcalf told Anthony he needed to move from under the team's tent.
He always was one to step up and be the person that would do the right thing. And he was doing the right thing by saying to this gentleman that you're not supposed to be in this tent. This is like because they have personal items there.
Anthony opened his bag and reached inside and said to Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Metcalf reportedly grabbed Anthony and told him to move.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be there. He was just a tragedy what happened.
That's when Anthony pulled out a black knife and stabbed Metcalf in the chest once before.
Don't sound too good, my boy.
It's another one.
Even
when the boy is talking
wait, Lawyer, even what he just said right there didn't even make sense to what the person just said.
None of that shit makes sense. All of
it's like
lies.
Yeah, they lying like a. Well, I'm saying this: if you no, not all of them. The only person who telling lies right now is these white people that's talking, because we ain't heard the family. None.
Yeah.
Say nothing. They load it
So
up.
that's how you lose. This is how you lose a case.
Yeah, you
I
talking
don't
too
give
much.
a fuck, guilty or innocent. We talking about the American judicial system, and we talking about a nigga that got two parents live in the same affluent middle class neighborhood schools that you live in, right? 4.0 student, no
Working
criminal.
Working two jobs, my nigga.
Yeah, you gotta, yeah. I'm just saying, whatever trying to prove, you got to prove that shit in court, not on TV. And the more and more your ass talking on TV, the more and more ammo you give for an excellent lawyer to say, hey, you said this on this interview, you said this here, you said this in the police report, and then you said that all of this shit is conflicting.
Yeah,
what really happened?
Hold on. What you know what the parents ain't going to court, the brother ain't going to court. This is all on him. They already got him for the stabbing. It doesn't matter.
The brother got to go to court. He's an eyewitness.
It don't matter if they make an asshole out of themselves. They don't need proof. They got the weapon. They got him. He fucking told on himself.
No.
I'm telling you, nigga.
Lawyer, are you crazy?
Nigga.
Lawyer, we talking about the difference between murder and self-defense.
Okay. Self-defense would be if
if you was getting jumped and a nigga stopped your phone out.
Right. You're right. Stump your phone out.
If you was getting jumped and a nigga stopped your phone out, yeah, it's self-defense time at that point. You want to know why? Because your phone, bro. Listen, your phone, yeah, because your phone is a part of your is a part of yourself, bro. It's crime. It's laws that go directly to the phone, bro. If you fuck with somebody's phone, you get jail time for that.
Okay. You know what?
Why are you trying to minimize the fact that a nigga fucking took your property and fucked with it? Like, you gotta beat his ass.
Hold on. So y'all saying you gotta beat his ass, but killing him is justifiable too as well.
If you already been fucking with me though, they said they had prior smoke.
I got you, bro.
Right.
I got you. But is killing him justifiable?
Bro,
I don't care if you get buyer's remorse after you fucking bought
it ain't even about the materialistic shit that you.
I don't care if you feel bad now after you did the do. It don't matter.
Why? He should be able to stand on. I smoked them niggas. Fuck it.
Hey, he should. Hey, he can. He can.
Fuck you talking about?
We ain't heard nothing from that young man yet. We ain't heard not a word from him. All we heard is the parents, the brother, and the news. That's it. So, it sounds bad, and it is, because they don't have to look for his ass. They don't have to find a knife. They don't have to get eyewitnesses. They already got him and a confession. So right now, all they got to do is decide on whether or not he lives or dies.
Nigga, self-defense or murder?
Well, if he lives, then it's self-defense. If he dies, then murder. That'll make up.
That's the case. He's
it doesn't matter.
arguing self-defense, lawyer. He's saying he's innocent because it's self-defense. Why you keep missing that?
Hey man, I
See,
ain't no
what
problem with
don't you
that.
understand about the
If
First
they could,
Amendment right, nigga?
why
Right.
don't you understand how to fucking eat and stop talking? You hoagie eating motherfucker.
Hey, you
Lawyer
funny as hell.
lose an argument and turn into a white lady.
Nigga, you lose an argument and turn into a mosquito, nigga.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You're a mosquito.
Mosquito-looking ass.
I'm going to call my lawyer.
I'm gonna
But
get some
peep
raid
this,
and spray your bitch
Peep
ass.
this
Keep
though,
on
lawyer.
talking.
You'll fuck with this. This
I'm gonna get a
this
chicken
right
and
up your
kill you.
alley.
Nigga, why
They
y'all
turned
fucking
into a
with my
white little
chicken?
State that the nigga
Stab
got
your
to
ass
do
with a
because
sharp
you got a
rooster.
tent right there.
Stop fucking with my chickens, Bob.
Stab your ass with a sharp beak rooster, nigga.
They sleeping just fine right now.
On your lap.
Hell no, them niggas got their own condo.
This nigga got 3 chickens laying eggs in his lap right now. Go ahead.
This nigga rat pigeons, boy.
And you over there buzzing around trying to find a puddle to sleep in tonight, nigga.
But all right though, peep this though,
And you know
lawyer.
them eggs be having boo-boo on it. Go ahead.
If a nigga approach you about some imaginary, like nobody owns the bleachers. If you
Yeah.
got a tent up there, I could, cause like I ran track though. So if I'm
Yeah.
under your tent and there's some hoes over there and I'm shooting, like I'm just conversating with people at the meet, possibly. If I'm over by y'all shit, like ain't nobody finna come up to me and tell me to do nothing. Like what?
Hey, let's say they do, Bank. Let's say they do, right? They come
But
up and
if I
say,
had
hey,
prior smoke with y'all niggas and I know y'all might jump me, I might stab your bitch ass. Fuck it.
yeah. And then look, when you get caught by the cops and you confess, they're gonna do what they expected to do: arrest your bitch ass, and
But
then
you
you
was
go to
trying to
jail.
jump me.
And then you can say this. Then you can say this right here: it was self-defense.
Why
You
they?
can say
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
it ain't cool when anybody does it, nigga, especially if somebody dies from it. You can lie all you want. It's up to
Why they
it's
don't?
up to a
Why they
jury.
consequences don't have to
It's
have
up to a jury, bro. It's up to a
accountability
jury.
though?
It's not up to
Why?
us. It doesn't matter that you feel slighted because it's a brother. It
That
doesn't
part,
matter.
man.
All right.
That's not the point.
It doesn't matter that you want to fucking pull out your ice pick because the motherfucker over there is putting salt in your game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I will stab a nigga. I will kill a nigga if they touch me. That's some scary shit. You know why? Because that's insanity, nigga. That's like telling a nigga, you arguing with, don't fight me, else I'm gonna fucking kill you. You do what you gotta do.
Nigga.
If he said
I'm arguing with
touch
you,
me,
loyal.
he said touch me and see what happens, that shows premeditation right there. So
No, it
you can
shows
say
that
what you want.
no, it shows I'm giving you a reasonable, I'm articulating and giving you a reasonable request. Don't hey, leave me alone. If you touch me,
You was about to
you
say
will see what
articulable
happens.
suspicion.
No, I'm giving you fuck articulable suspicion. I'm saying I'm articulating my request.
Hey, that's all
if
good.
If you touch
brother.
me, you will see what happened. Nigga.
Yeah, and what
I'm
would
the
that
same.
be called?
No, listen,
What
I'm
would
the
that be
same
called
way.
if somebody dies from it? If somebody dies
Self-defense.
from it,
you should never touch me.
Self-defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Well, look,
If you
listen,
listen, I'm saying this. If I'm chilling somewhere, and then we don't even know if that touch me and see what I do shit is true, because we're only getting that from these white people.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm fully convinced that this nigga didn't do it. God damn it.
Hey man.
I'm fully convinced it was self-defense. Fuck that, he didn't do it. He did that.
I'm fully convinced that if he didn't do it, he'll get off. If he doesn't,
that ain't how the justice system works.
No, he did it. He did it, bro. He did it, and he's gonna get off.
Control over that.
He did it, and he gonna get off for self-defense.
Y'all niggas act like y'all got control.
At the most, hey, listen, them folks would be mad because at the most he gonna get manslaughter and do about 10 years. Less than that. Get out in 5.
Damn, he didn't get away. Huh?
Right.
He
gonna get a lesser charge.
Hold on. No, you know what he'll
lesser
get?
charge ass nigga.
He gonna get what will he get? Neglect. They gonna give him neglectful thoughts and actions. And they gonna give him 5 years in prison.
I don't think he deserves to be there at all. Shit.
Oh, you don't think he deserved to go to prison? Okay,
Not
so
really.
He
put him
gonna
on
do some. Hey,
probation.
he gonna do some prison time just because they might look at they might deem the they
He
might
That's
say
gonna
because he
do
Smart
black.
something
ass in
just because
jail,
he a
nigga.
nigga.
no.
Get your 4.0 ass
They
in
go
jail,
listen.
bitch.
I'm gonna say it depend on the circumstance. Like if he over there chilling with people, like they said, and he knew
That nigga
people
thought
over
he
there,
was
and these
special. He
motherfuckers
thought he
just
could
come
just
over
stab a
there.
nigga and get away with it.
He ain't say he get away with it, but if he over there chilling with his people, and these two
Mhm.
200-pound motherfuckers come over there fucking with me, talking about some, hey, you gotta move.
Hold on.
You ain't supposed to be over
250.
250. 250-pound motherfuckers walk up on this nigga talking about some, you gotta move, grabbing you and smashing your shit. Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
they
unzipping the
gripped that
bag
nigga.
too.
What don't
And
you get
then
about that?
they
That like
stumped on his phone. Don't
that
forget
part right
that,
there
dog.
is
That right there
unlawful
from
on
Verizon,
their
nigga.
end,
That's
though.
$1,000.
No, you dumb. He used to be an ex-cop and he don't get
Like,
this shit.
what
Yeah.
don't you get about that?
Loyal
You can't
dog.
press me to
Loyal
move
dog.
nowhere
He
in
used
these
to be an
bleachers,
ex-cop and he
boy.
don't get that shit. Shut your superficial ass up,
Like,
trick.
what don't you get about the
That nigga
fact
want to
that
be an
you ain't
activist so
pressing them
bad,
niggas at
nigga.
all is
Shut your
crazy.
activism ass up, trick.
That's crazy,
Look,
cuz.
you ain't got nothing but ad hominem. Boy, get your goofy ass on.
You ain't got nothing but ad. Nigga, you called me up. You talk shit to me first. What am I supposed to say?
Man,
Man,
well, you
look, it
can't be for
doesn't
real,
matter what
bro.
happens to that man. It doesn't matter what happens to that man. It's just a topic, all right, dog?
No,
So if
for
he
sure.
goes to prison, he goes to prison. If he doesn't, then shit, he got off. Look at
But I
OJ.
just want to
OJ got
know, you
off.
don't think it's crazy to walk up to a nigga and tell him where they can't sit on the bleachers?
I've done it, and people have done it to me. But I didn't stab them. They didn't
I
stab
mean,
me.
we not talking about that.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the
my bad.
first,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm saying that's the first offense. If we talking about a list of offenses, it
Uh-huh.
wouldn't be no confrontation if you're not coming up to me talking this shit.
So nobody ain't never told you that you in the wrong place.
Me personally in my life, no.
Well, thank God.
Thank God, because I would have stabbed their ass
Well,
just like
thank
this
God,
nigga.
because your mental bitch ass would have stabbed them too. You mental, nigga. And look, hold on. E Deep would have probably stabbed him. No, E Deep would have bit him.
Why you gotta
E
throw my
Deep would have
nigga in
jumped.
there though? Why you
E
throw
Deep
that
would
nigga
have
in there?
jumped on him like a vampire and bit him. Don't you mess with the Dark Knight.
I'm just sticking to what the young man said, and I ain't gonna lie. We can
Man,
speculate
he'll
all
be a
we want
young
to, but
man when
we
he get
still
out of
need to
jail,
find.
nigga. He
We
gonna be
need
a
to
young
find
man
out
when he get out of jail.
we need to get the discovery,
He gonna be an
and then
old
we can,
convict, a smart old convict.
comment properly on this situation. But from what it sounds like Mello just was in self defense. That's all
See,
I'm
that
saying.
might not be a stabbable offense, but that is a me getting on your assable offense. Like,
2025
fuck is
self-defense
you
of
checking
Mello.
me for about where I'm sitting at on the bleachers? Like, that lets you know that they had prior smoke. You
They
not finna
did. A
come
lot
up
of
to no
kids. A
rando
lot of
talking shit
kids
about
have
the bleachers.
problems with each other, man. It's understandable. It's just not understandable that they would stab each other or shoot each other or fucking
All
kill
right, so
each
what
other.
about this? We
Period.
could take it off of this situation.
Mhm.
When you have identical twins or twin niggas in school, they be picking on niggas, bruh.
Oh, yeah. The niggas special. The niggas think at the same time. They got a superpower in junior high school, nigga. Nigga,
So
if
you
you
know
got
they be
twins,
bullying niggas, bruh.
hey, nigga, you got twins. If them niggas ain't on a telepathic level, nigga, something wrong with them niggas. Oh, hell yeah, there's gonna be a hierarchy in high school. That's what builds niggas' characters, man. Bullying, getting bullying, you know, the bitches, they be bullying each other too.
It builds a
That's
hierarchy. This
high
man
school
is
shit.
insane.
That's high school shit, man. Don't take that away from the kids, man.
You said it builds character.
Hell yeah, nigga, it builds
Insane.
character.
You only
E
say
Deep
that when it
wasn't
work out
popular
in
in
the
school.
right
That's why
way.
his bitch ass is upset. Them high school kids took advantage of that man, just like I got took advantage of. Shut your bitch ass up.
See, you only say that it's positive development when it work out in a way that benefits you, doggy.
Yeah, you have to make it benefit you, man, because that's the only way you can
No,
get through this shit.
cause when it don't work out for the one nigga, now you gonna say this nigga
Hey,
retarded.
none of my kids ever came to me and said, "Daddy, somebody's bullying me." Because you know
You
why? Because I
laugh.
already told them, you better learn
That
how to
shit
fight,
real though,
bitch.
bro.
Get your bitch ass out there and fight. And if my son did some shit like that, guess what I'm gonna do? Turn my back on that nigga.
That's crazy as
You
hell, dog.
done, son. You done, son. I'm telling you. Don't bring your weirdo ass back up over here. I
If
ain't
your
gotta worry
son
about
is a
that.
weirdo, that ain't your fault.
Hell nah, nigga. Because when they get
You don't
older,
think
nigga,
so?
hell nah. When they get
He'll think
older, they can do whatever the fuck they want to, nigga. See? They can do whatever the fuck they want to. Your dad had expectations of you. Did you turn out the way he wanted? Hell no. You did what you wanted to do, nigga. Since fucking 16 years old, you've been doing what you want to do. See, so if you fuck up out there in the streets, what am I supposed to do? Flip my life because yours is fucked up now? Hell nah, nigga. I'm gonna live on. Peace. Holla at you. Holla at you. Nigga, shit. You don't expect me to run to your rescue when you done took a motherfucker's life. You done. And when you get out of jail, you still done, nigga. Go. You own your own. Just like I would be on my own if I did some shit like that. So
Oh,
you niggas
man.
can play the role all y'all want just because y'all want to be Black Panthers, nigga. Fuck all that. I live in the real world. I don't
Right is
live in
right and
civil
wrong
rights
is wrong,
movements
right?
every day, nigga. I
And
don't
he was
live in a
wrong for
civil rights
stabbing him,
movement,
but at the
EB.
same time, none of that
EB,
shit
you
is
want to live
cause
in a
for.
civil rights movement, nigga? Build a fucking time machine and go back to the 60s, nigga.
Just like you, lawyer, we don't know the full details of this case. So you can make fun
You're
of it
right.
and try to make light of it all you want to and try to make it
You're
seem like
right.
that. But
And I feel
when
like
a case
since I
comes
don't
out and
know the
say that
full
he was
details,
or he
I can
wasn't,
afford to be a
quite sure your
dumbass in a
attitude
good
will
place
change.
in this conversation. Since I don't know the full details, I can afford to say stupid shit about it. But if I knew the full details, then I could be accurate, precise. But since we don't, then you can't say what that motherfucker was thinking. All you can do is tell about what he did. And what he did was erratic. You know, it was not smart at all for him to be a smart kid. And it wasn't civilized. So if they saying that they got a civilized lifestyle, they got two parents and shit, they probably should have taught that nigga, you don't just stab a nigga just because they whoop your ass. You try to whoop their ass back. So if
Still messed
anybody's
up on.
problem it was, if anybody's fault it was, or problem it was, it's their parents. So his parents fucked him up in the head. And that's why he did what he did. And they know better to come on TV because it might reflect on how they are. So that's probably why they haven't heard from them.
Because they lawyered up. They got lawyers
They
telling them,
lawyered
man,
up.
this is
So
not a good look. Though I advise you to stay away from all this because obviously it's
yeah,
obviously something else to the case, bro. That's
yeah,
why.
probably some shit that you might not want to hear. You know, if your son, yeah, I can understand their kid lawyering up, but the parents lawyering up, hell no, fuck all that. What the
And that's
parents got a lawyer up
crazy,
for?
bro.
What the parents got a lawyer up for?
Never said
They
the
ain't
parents.
stabbed
I'm just
nobody.
saying they got the lawyer for the. But I'm
Okay,
quite sure the lawyer is telling his
it's
parents
it's
not to go
everybody's
out there
problem
just
then, right?
talking to the media.
So what do you want what do you want to be done, civil rights, EV? What do you
What do
want
I
to be
want to be
done?
done? Civil
Yeah.
rights?
My bad. I called you civil rights. My bad.
No,
Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
trying to
But
understand your
what do you want
question.
to be
Say it
done?
again.
I say, what do you want to be done, civil rights, EV?
I just want him to get due process, and then when the discovery comes out, we get full details on it. Then we can criticize him on what he done. But for right now, it just seems like
Are you going
self
to
defense.
contribute to his defense fund?
Oh no,
No. Oh, okay.
no,
You just want to
no.
hear that he got off or whatever the outcome is, right? Make sure he got a proper
My issue is with what the
representation and shit.
my issue is really with what the media is portraying. That's
Oh,
that's what I'm looking at. Like how they trying
so
to make it
so are you with or are you opposed to what the media is portraying?
opposed.
Oh, you
Because it's
opposed?
just propaganda. They trying to portray Melo as some type of a thug when he really wasn't. You see what I'm saying? Showing him
Hold on.
hearing
They
some type
ain't.
of.
I haven't heard them portray him as a thug. I've heard them say that he got 4.0 and
So
he's a
you didn't
track
see that
star and
photo
all
that
that
they
shit.
showed of him holding a gun, so quote unquote, a gun that looked like a paintball or airsoft gun.
How you know it was a paintball airsoft gun?
Because obviously, if you look at it, you can tell it's not a real gun. But they didn't show
Oh,
it.
okay.
But they didn't
So
show
what
the
kind of
other
gun
photos
was it?
of the twins holding guns either. You see what I'm saying? It's a propaganda case, bro.
Hold on. So they only showed him holding a fake gun. They didn't show the two twins holding AR-15s.
Exactly.
They didn't, or they did.
They didn't show the two twins holding the
So
guns.
how do you know? How do you know the twins had two AR-15s if they didn't show it?
Because people do research on this shit.
Pictures on the internet.
It's
He's
called
tweaking,
private
Lord.
Okay.
He is
independent
tweaking.
Okay.
journalism,
So hold
brother.
on. So hold on. So the twins got AR-15s, and you didn't see it on the video. You did your own personal
No,
research and went
see,
found it.
no, listen, loyal. It's called what the
Yeah, that
national
deep
media
dive.
show versus what independent niggas show online.
Thank you.
Okay,
What
so
don't
what
you understand about
did the
that? When
national
Deep says
E-
they, he's talking about the mass media, fucking CNN, the national news. When he say he
Hmm.
saw it because a nigga posted it, nigga.
Hmm.
What are you talking about?
who posted it? Who posted
Some
what?
random nigga that needed to fucking add up
I don't
points in
see
the
how y'all do
argument
this shit.
against, like, what are you talking about?
Who posted what? I'm just curious.
A random person just trying to show that he ain't the only one with guns, because
Thank
mass
you.
media is showing the nigga with guns, but they ain't showing the white boy with guns. So it takes a nigga to
Hold
pull up a
on.
picture of the nigga with guns.
Hold on, but did the nigga get killed?
He got
Boy,
killed because he was
So hold
bullying
on.
niggas. What are you talking
Why
about?
would you try and demonize the victim? Y'all some backwards ass niggas.
What do you mean?
Y'all
You trying to
niggas is
justify this
retarded,
nigga?
dog. Why would
You
you demonize
crazy.
the victim because motherfuckers is finding shit on you? It's called evidence. They trying to prove a motive. And so now we're gonna victimize the family that lost their kid. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas is garbage, dog.
That's crazy.
Y'all is trash.
I
See,
can't
y'all
do it,
fucking
man.
with that chicken because y'all niggas is
I
changed.
can't do it. He talking fucking
Y'all
with the
fucking with,
chicken.
hey, you really fucking with them chickens because I gotta go check my chickens. You niggas probably stole one of my chickens because y'all niggas
You
changed.
been eating them steroid
Eat
chickens,
deep,
boy. Slow down.
eat deep. You a
Oh,
chicken
damn.
fucker, dog.
Nigga, I don't own a chicken, nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh my,
This nigga
no, that's not
projecting.
what I meant, dog.
This
That's
Projecting
nigga,
like
not
a
what I
motherfucker.
meant.
he
Ain't he? I don't
projecting.
own not one chicken, boy. So who you talking
This
about?
nigga
You a
crazy.
chicken fucker, dog, because you was changing, dog. You is trash. Y'all
Why
both y'all
why
trash.
you caping for these niggas so much?
I'm not caping for nobody, man. I'm
You
caping for the
caping for the
kids,
dead
nigga.
nigga like he
Hey,
didn't
Bobby.
deserve to die.
Bobby,
Cause
thanks
you
for
ain't got no kids that age though. See, that's
I
your problem.
I don't
What you
got
I got a
kids that
said? What you said?
age.
18-year-old kid.
I don't
Yeah,
got
I
kids
got a
that
17,
age.
18. Nah, you don't. You a
No,
kid
I don't.
yourself. Shut your young ass up. You a kid yourself. But look, all I'm saying is I
Why
can
you
feel
doing
for these
that?
people.
Why you
Look,
doing that?
if my kid got into it with somebody else's kid and he stabbed them like that, I don't have no mercy for my son, man.
That's
Because if he'll do
crazy.
that, look,
That
listen,
is
if he'll do that to
sad, bro.
them, he'll do that shit to me if I'm trying to
You
discipline.
believe that?
Fuck yeah, I do.
That's
Lord,
I
crazy.
was
you
raised, I'm a
stop eating
Christian,
that
man. Y'all
chicken,
don't
Lord.
know.
Stop
Y'all
eating that
don't know I'm
chicken,
a
Lord.
Christian, nigga. See, I believe in if you lie, you steal. If you steal, you'll kill. I believe in shit like that.
Dead
Y'all some
ass. You being
soft-hearted ass
serious?
niggas. Fuck yeah, man. I
Dang.
don't believe in giving nobody no fucking leeway. I don't believe in nepotism, favoritism, or none of that shit.
See, the only thing I'll say I might lack discernment on, which I'm not oblivious to that. But when it come to flesh and blood, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you
Flesh and
snake them niggas and slime them niggas, that's them niggas.
look,
But you're my
blood
flesh
is
and
not
blood.
thicker than water, my boy. Blood is
It
not
should
thicker than
be.
water. That's in y'all world.
That's
But you
in
see,
the
but you're
honor.
gonna find
Some
out.
families is
You're gonna
born with honor and respect.
how you gonna honor some shit like that?
I honor the family. Like, why
Nigga,
would you
he
slime out
fucked.
your
Look,
blood
he
and flesh
fucked
and
all.
blood?
Look, for 17 years, his parents did everything right. I'm just assuming this is allegedly. They did everything right and paid for all of his shit and put up with all of his shit, fed, clothed, worried about his ass, and he blew it in one fucking minute.
It's
He
bad.
blew all of that shit. He threw all of that shit up in their face like, fuck y'all, mom and dad. All
Why the
Nah,
because
other nigga
he
that
was a
why the other
nah.
pussy.
nigga that told him
All
to move
because
ain't do
he
that?
was a pussy. Yeah, him too. Him too. If he did everything y'all said he did, and he fucking was bullying that kid and he got what he deserved, they fucked themselves up in one
See,
motherfucking
I ain't against
instance.
saying both niggas made a dumb
You see what
decision
I'm
either
saying?
though.
Right.
And
I ain't against
but
that
see,
either though.
but you'll say you ain't against it, but you won't look at logic when it says that a motherfucker died though.
He died because of what the fuck he did. You
Okay, let's
trying to
say
act
that
like
was
he
your
didn't
kid.
do nothing.
Let's say you at a track meet, right? And you get into it with a motherfucker and you get stabbed and your dad come there. What do you expect he gonna
I'll
say?
give you a different example.
No,
right?
no. Stick with
No,
this one. And
it's
let's
the
ask
same
question.
one.
Okay, why you don't want to use the one I had then?
Because go ahead, we can
it's gonna make you
that
fucking
one.
think.
But
It's
we
gonna make
still
you
using
think, right?
hypotheticals. Why
It's
can't
gonna
use
make
my
you
own?
think. Go ahead, use yours. Since you want to use yours and make yours match mine, go ahead. Use it.
Because
Go ahead, young bud.
it's synonymous.
Go ahead.
So look, I'll give you a personal example from this week working. Like, so the GC I'm working for, we went outside. It was some niggas outside taking scrap from the backyard of his building. He like, hey, Jay, come outside and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted me to tell him because he about to get on their ass. They out there stealing scrap. Well, if them niggas just would have up pipe and just got the blowing at us, though. Because he checking them about stealing shit on his property. And I'm just out there as backup. Just getting popped up just because I'm out here. He's snapping on these niggas and his property, doing what he's supposed to do, telling them to get off his property. They in the backyard taking scrap because we doing demo. They taking scrap. He out there checking them niggas. If they up pipe and just get the blowing at us, then what, nigga? Like,
How is these two stories
synonymous,
the same?
nigga.
No, it's not.
Synonymous.
Nigga. No,
you
it's
telling
not,
the nigga to get
nigga.
off.
It's not synonymous. Nigga, these niggas was at a track meet. What are they running at a scrap yard? Them niggas racing with fucking scrap metal? These niggas at a track meet. Concentrate on the fucking track meet. Nigga, not on fucking fighting over what tent you want to sit up under. His coach should have been like, get your bitch ass over here, you fucking toothpick carrying ass punk. Get your bitch ass from over there and get over here.
Loyal, racist in the bitch. That nigga said toothpick carrying. Oh, no.
Whatever he stabbed him, did he stab him with a butcher knife? What did he stab him with?
We don't know the type of knife, but it was a knife.
Is that a knife?
And how is
nigga?
that?
A knife.
A knife? What kind of knife? A switchblade or what?
This is 2025.
A pocket knife? Or what?
Yeah,
A Swiss Army knife?
Bro, whatever knife it was, he pulled it out of his bag and it was black.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. That nigga carrying around a fucking Bowie knife. That nigga carrying around a Crocodile Dundee knife for fucking scaring off track meat, motherfucker.
Bro, he probably had a regular knife, bro.
I
got
know,
a knife.
that's what I'm saying.
My wife got a knife.
And how is that racist by me calling it a toothpick?
Bro, I said tooth. I thought you were saying his toothpick, like an actual toothpick in his mouth on some black people shit.
Nah, Shaq. That's not what I was talking about.
I never heard a motherfucker call a knife a toothpick. Who the fuck
Me
called
neither.
your age,
a
nigga?
toothpick,
Who called
a
a knife a
ice pick,
toothpick?
a shiv, a
Nigga,
shave.
ice pick is an ice pick. Bro, an ice pick is an ice pick. A shiv is a shiv.
Your bias ass up.
What are you talking about? These niggas ain't in jail. You act like this nigga pulled out a piece of fucking shaved down plastic.
I know, nigga. So look, this is the thing. You gotta have a knife concealed in a backpack. That's what I'm saying. What kind of knife you think it was? You think it was a little pocket knife?
A regular little pocket knife, I'm assuming.
Yeah, okay, like a little Swiss Army knife, huh?
Could have been that.
Nigga. Wait until you find out if it's a fucking big ass Bowie knife. Then what? This nigga carrying around a fucking Crocodile Dundee knife for protection?
You really believe that, lawyer?
I don't know, man. I'm just going off what I heard. Which is
why would you make such a gross assumption?
Yeah.
How is it gross, man? I'm just taking.
Yeah, because you said a nigga had a Crocodile Dundee knife.
Shit that ain't even affecting y'all.
No, it ain't affecting us. I'm saying a Crocodile Dundee knife, though.
Hey, man, they didn't give a description of the knife. Hey, man.
Gotta be reasonable though, man, and logical, man. You think he walking around with a bayonet?
Shit. I got my opinion. I can say whatever I want to.
You think he walking around with a bayonet in his goddamn bag? Like,
civil
nigga,
rights
stop
ED. Get off my case, dog.
Goddamn samurai sword.
I'm not gonna fucking join the Black Panther Party with you, all right, nigga?
Well, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Man, I don't feel sorry for nobody to do shit, do what they want to do, and expect motherfuckers to feel sympathy afterwards. Fuck all that. Nigga, if I shoot you and you die, I deserve whatever I get. Nigga, fuck the color I am. You know, and fuck if we had anything going on before
Not if a motherfucker was fucking with you.
I know, huh? Not if you stumped out your phone, huh?
Bro, if you stomp out my phone, loyal. If I'm sitting, loyal. If I'm in a motherfucking loyal, if I'm in the stands at a Cardinals game
Yeah.
And a bunch of Cardinals fans come over and they say, you can't sit in this section. This for Cards fans only. You got on Cubs gear. And they get to harassing me and pulling at my shit. Somebody getting stabbed in the stands. And I just deal with that shit later. One of them niggas might
hold
get
on.
up just to keep me safe. Because, nigga, I'm telling you, aggressive white boys. In these type of situations, nigga, I went to a racist school. I know how these
high school.
I went to a racist school. And I know that. Okay, so I know how these stories go. Ain't no motherfucker, and this ain't no motherfucker trying to be ain't no motherfucker trying to be the next Kendrick Johnson. That shit shook too tough. Niggas like fuck that, y'all. And you live in these little racist. You go to these little racist schools and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen some shit.
I don't believe that.
So
I'm sorry. I don't believe in racist schools. I believe people could be racist that go to that school. But
you don't believe a school can be racist?
Nah, I don't believe a structure can be racist.
Okay, let me. So you don't think the teachers in the school, the principal, and all them people could be racist?
Yeah, I can believe that they
the school is racist.
Nah, the school ain't racist. Not the building. The building ain't racist.
Lawyer, stop with the semantics, dog.
You knew what I was talking about.
You know what I mean? No, I didn't, nigga. A building is an inanimate fucking object, nigga. It can't be nothing but a building.
That's what I said. The
school. Nigga, and I'm not doing that right now, nigga. You know, I'm talking about the school where the niggas learn. Yeah, nigga, go on with your little troll shit, nigga. Eat a chicken right now. What you talking about?
I'm gonna eat that chicken, nigga. I'm gonna watch out for this fucking case, man. I'm interested in what's gonna happen. And then I'm also interested in you guys' reactions because I want to see how y'all react when they get the verdict and shit. You know, I want to see niggas jump out their skin and shit and protest. Go ahead, protest. Bring back civil rights. Bring back civil rights and the marches and everything. When you gonna learn? You just gotta take care of your own. That's all you can do. Because if you leave it up to other people to help you take care of yours, they're going to always be biased in some kind of way.
That's what you got from that lawyer.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got for that, brother.
Okay.
You want me to ask some more?
They got my nigga loyal.
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. Brother, you done.
That's enough.
I'm proud of that.
Yes, my brother.
My brother loyal, a fake Christian. They put.
Shit, ain't nothing fake about me, my boy.
They put the chicken on the cross.
I don't even believe you fucking fix your mouth to say that. You better go check your mouth right now. Go look in the mirror and see what's wrong with your mouth.
They put the chicken in. They put the chicken on the cross, brother.
They put the chicken on the cross? Nah, man. We don't cook outdoors no more, brother. We cook indoors. I fry my chicken too, man. I like my chicken fried, crispy.
They fried Jesus on the cross?
Nah, I ain't fried Jesus on the cross, man. How they gonna fry him on the cross? When it's a la Crooks. It's not a la fry, nigga. It ain't fucking fry.
Come on, loyal. Why they fry your chicken Jesus?
Why they fry your Muhammad, nigga?
Don't ask me about Muhammad.
Oh, my bad. Why they fry your Ra, nigga?
Don't ask me about Ra. I don't know who the fuck Ra is.
Oh, my bad. Mary. I know you claim one of these religions. Which one is it? Buddhism? I
don't claim religion, brother.
You believe in what? Well, you believe in deep breathing, healthy cleansing, grounding, stepping on the ground, eating only vegetables, one of those?
I don't believe in none of that farming shit, nigga. That's you.
You don't? Man, if you don't believe in nothing, you'll stand for anything.
Brother, I don't believe. You're right. I know.
That's a Malcolm X quote right there. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, well, look what happened to Malcolm.
Malcolm became an icon, my brother. He represents your God, man. He represents Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head.
Nah, the same thing that happened to Jesus happened to Malcolm. They got him.
Nah,
That's
brother.
what happened.
Malcolm wasn't the savior. He wasn't the salvation. Malcolm was just another nigga.
Nah, you right. He ain't stand for nothing. Cause them two niggas ran up in there and blasted that ass.
He stood for the United States government. I got DOD number and everything. Yeah. Probably have a cat card. Malcolm was still around. He had a cat card, nigga. Base access.
Brother,
Straight up.
you know about farming though, right? Who's the greatest bull rider?
The greatest bull rider. Are you being figuratively or what are you talking about?
Like
bullshit? Like who could talk the most shit?
Nah, like who
I was gonna say definitely Martin Luther King. Go ahead.
Nah, who rode the bull? Who rode the greatest bull for the longest time?
I have no idea, brother. Who?
Lane Frost, brother. Lane Frost.
Lane Frost. So what was the deal? What's so significant about him?
Nobody.
This was significant about him right here, Lawyer. Listen.
All right.
Can't hear nothing, bro.
I can't hear nothing, bro.
You got 5 seconds. R3. He said R. R. You got 5 seconds. R3. He said R.
And them the niggas that jumped your boy. No, I'm lying, but that's the look, Loyal's gonna be like, pack them little niggas up. Now I changed my mind. Make them a lunch pack. Look, I almost had you, bitch. I
didn't know what the
chicken
hell I was looking at. I
motherfucker.
thought I was looking at something else. I didn't know what the hell
You was looking at the nigger
Get
chicken
ready,
god.
Yeah.
So what was
Nigger
we supposed to?
chicken
What was
god.
that about?
That was a high school in Georgia called Walnut Grove High School, where they did what's that? I guess a word game where you guess the letters and then spell out the word, and the word that the teacher had for the students to guess was nigger. Class full of white students with a white teacher.
Okay, and what we got going on with that?
You just said it wasn't no racist schools.
Those are racist people.
Inside of a school.
Yes.
So that's a racist school.
It's not a racist school, brother. You know I'm being facetious about the school shit, right?
No. So then, hold on, wait. Then I don't never wait.
Right.
I don't never want to hear you say that's a dangerous city because a city is an inanimate object. I don't never want to hear you say chicken got niggas changing. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no proof of that. You know what I'm saying? And if chicken do got us changing, nigga. Wait. If chicken got us changing, nigga, what did it do to you, chicken, man?
Got me fucking feeling it.
Feeling what? Cocaine?
Cocaine's a powerful drug.
Morphine?
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Methamphetamine? Heroin?
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Nigga, you eat the chicken egg soon as it...
Man, I love chicken,
raw.
dog. I ain't gonna even lie. That's what Christians is
Raw.
about, man. Christians about fried chicken.
Raw.
And collard greens.
And you help your chickens incubate the eggs. You be sitting on them bitches. You egg sitter. You an egg babysitter. See, that's why your ass fell off. Motherfucking chickens had your ass under pressure. Chicken came and slapped the shit out of him. Get the fuck off the fucking internet.
The nigger chicken god.
What up with the sacred onion? Chicken came and took his phone away. Get off the fucking internet.
Man, what the hell, dog?
Madison, what up with it? Salute. Look at Zach in the building. Trip. What up, though? You know, Loyal ain't got no goddamn sense.
None at all.
All right,
man.
y'all. We finna get into one more topic. I want y'all to tell me what you feel about this. You still there,
Let's do
Bank?
it.
No, Bank got up out of here. You still there, ED?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what you think about this nigga shit.
You know the chicken champ's still here.
Shit.
The chicken champ, my boy. I'm about to have a chicken fry here pretty soon.
Where that crowd comes from? Because like she went on the Breakfast Club. Felicia Rashad is being called as to people. Our respectable sister, Felicia Rashad, is being called names.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm like, what the hell?
By hookers. And you know where that crowd comes from? Because like she went on the Breakfast Club.
But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that.
Don't give. And it was a lot of them girls talking crazy. You know where that crowd come from? Les. Les brought them hookers because talk about respectability. Right. They give a fuck about numbers. Right. Les brought the whores.
What's a whore?
And the Backdoria mob. I'm not gay no more.
Goddamn.
Les brought a lot of them. So our sister, Felicia Rashad, went on the Breakfast Club talking about dressing respectfully in society. And she got a lot of negative responses from career losing whores.
Yeah, and she one of the baddest
No,
ever.
that's right. It's one of your crushes.
That's the
not
top
great.
one
You
right
talk
there.
about
She
her
is
all the time.
incredible, yeah.
The sister didn't even say nothing. She wasn't talking crazy. But now, what's the word? A pickaninny? What is that?
Pickaninny?
Pickaninny? What is the definition of a pickaninny? I've heard before. Pick me. Okay, way to go. What is a pick me? Do we have this definition?
A pickaninny, nigga.
Oh, that's comedy.
They talking about a woman who basically had the world in her hands when she was in her prime. And I'm saying like,
Elderly woman. She's
yeah,
70.
yeah, you calling somebody at her age a pick me? Like, what kind of person are you? What kind of person are you? She said, this one girl response was, why are we supposed to impress a man?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I just was like,
Oh my
That's crazy, man.
why are you supposed to impress a man? I mean, like, are you serious? Does anybody want to go at that? Darlene, let me ask you a question. If you're dealing with a guy, do you think you're supposed to impress him?
And you know this, man. Well, you would like to. Yeah, you'd want to. I want to be on my best. Sure. You want to keep him attracted. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to wake up, you know what I'm saying? Be all schlepping around all day. Like, ugh. No. You want to be on top of everything. Hygiene, appearance, your clothing. And I did see, I noticed that they gave her also flack because she was giving her take on what she believes men like. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. You know why? I think when people react like
How
that.
old is she? At least 70?
She's older than that, no.
All these years of wisdom and they rejecting what she got to say opinion-wise on what men are looking for.
When people react that, I think that tough at somebody like that, when they say stuff like that, that makes sense. Especially coming from somebody like her in her position and success, is that they feel guilty. Like they don't want to own it instead of saying, yeah, no, she's
76.
right. 76. She
She's
looks
76.
amazing. She looks amazing.
So a 76-year-old sister on the Breakfast Club, speaking, not out of control, not blaming everybody in the world for nothing.
No.
She can't give you game on nothing without you knocking her down.
Yeah, well, that's the world we're in right now.
I'm talking about she wasn't speaking with hate, but she got hateful responses from career loser women. And if you follow them, you'll see, oh, this is a career loser.
I gotta watch that interview.
Good one, Keith. Yes, Keith made it a good point.
What'd he say?
Got the smoke, man.
It intimidates them for real. It intimidates them for real.
Thoughts.
She ain't wrong.
They scrapping over
What up with
there.
the trip?
She ain't wrong, man.
So,
She ain't wrong. But due to the media and all these rappers and stuff promoting women in skimpy, clothing and all that, so I see why a lot of women, they want to feel sexy and want the attention, but they don't get that. That's not really attracting a good man to them. They attracting, the man that want to pursue them sexually. So I agree with her. Like women should dress more appropriate.
I think she was just speaking as a older woman should speak. When she's speaking to the younger women, I don't see what the
Think
big deal was.
the problem was she wasn't speaking to all you whores.
Oh shit.
She was talking to a specific group of women. She said, "College. When I go on a college campus, I don't want to see women in strips of clothing. Why? Like, if I'm at a strip club, or if you just some hood bitch that's walking around the hood, that's appropriate. You here for higher education. Why the fuck your ass out?"
Right.
And I'm being honest. Whores always existed. Whoredom, like, and loyal. You tell me if I'm wrong about this. It was a point in time where the college girl, and it was whores on the college campus, but I'm saying it was time where their aesthetic was completely different from just any old whore out in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit more seriousness that they took themselves. This is literally where the pantsuit and all that shit come from.
So they whores because we tricks.
No. No.
Yep. Stop tricking for them and they'll stop whoring.
No. Because a motherfucker is telling you, I don't like that. We looking at motherfuckers that's burnt up. And even if we get into tricking is something that's still on the woman, because by the name of the action, tricking. Who getting tricked? Who getting tricked?
And even not even that though, like no sex is had unless the woman let it be had. So
the trick ain't getting tricked.
Yeah.
The woman getting tricked.
Now y'all saying.
Because
now y'all
the trick,
saying.
no, the woman getting tricked because the trick is when your pussy run out, ain't nobody gonna want it. And it's gonna be invaluable.
What is it? Unleaded gas?
No,
How's
not
it
worse
gonna
than
run
that.
out?
It's a lot of
That's
whores.
crazy.
Well, it's a lot of whores out here mentally.
gonna
They
run out of
break
gas
down.
and shit.
They keep on, bro. Listen, unless you just gonna be out here fucking for $10 and $20, but you gonna be 60 years old, still selling coochie, still
That's
being a
crazy.
whore.
They get 401ks now.
Yeah, okay. Just get a pair of 501 jeans and a fucking a pair of Jordans. Fucking 401k.
This nigga said a pair of 401 Levi's. And
Right.
Billy jeans, huh?
Yeah, the Billy jeans. You know what time it is.
Hey, no.
Yeah, Bank probably the most recent out of all us that's been in school. What did the young ladies on the college campus look like to you? Were they different from the average hood booger, Bank?
For the
As far as how they
majority,
presented
like if you
themselves?
say 80%, I say 80% white or black. They just jetty. Like, and when you say hood booger, now you if you want to say ratchet, like loud and obnoxious bitch. I
On the
still say
college campus.
65%.
Oh!
I'm being
We ain't
real,
in a different way.
like a concealed bitch. Like when she come in and be like, "Oh, that's a real woman." Like she got oomph about herself. Like she's not being loud. Even if she drunk, she not loud in this bitch. Like why you screaming for? I can't bring you to my apartment, bitch, because you loud as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. 60%, man.
65
on the college campus. Ratchet. 65.
White
ratchet?
or black or whatever race, nigga.
White ratchets. Oh.
White, just loud,
Yes.
drunk, and obnoxious bitch. That's more common than not. White, obnoxious, drunk bitch. Come on, dog.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Oh my God. That's what happened. Black women been going to these schools. Y'all should have stayed with the historically black colleges, but even they didn't turn into horse shit.
Oh, that shit there is wild, gang. I went to Prairie View last year. That shit is wild.
A bunch of horrible horror activities. And motherfuckers always been fucking on the college campus. Let's not get that confused. Sexual promiscuity is something that happens when people go away to college. I'm talking about the presentation though. See, it was some shame went into back then when a motherfucker like throw some certain shit on your name. Bro, listen. Do you know how many motherfuckers that I've had to like erase from the existence of my Facebook over the
I got a good example for you, Cuddy, just on that tonight. Tonight I was at my cousin's house. And we was just having like Sunday fun day type shit. And there was some hoes in there, like 6, 7 hoes. So they like, yeah, what's the difference between a train and a threesome? Like that was like the kind of like, if this was a podcast group discussion shit, they was trying to convince like us that wasn't like a train. So it's like y'all overly jetty talking about a fantasy of getting fucked by 2 niggas. Like that's not womanly, bitch.
To even present that
get
conversation
fucked by 2 niggas is like you're jetty. Wow.
Shame.
It
happened. That shit was listen. That shit was going on back in the day. The difference is it ain't a fucking motherfucking woman alive back then that would have got on any type of public platform and been like, question. Is it the same? Ain't it a threesome if I let 2 dudes hit them motherfucker? Even if they wanted to do that, they would never like. You feel me? That's not never finna be a discussion. I don't get these new motherfuckers, especially like, man. Young ladies got to understand. I had to delete a bitch off my fucking Facebook because you know how they be posting them little memes like it'll be a bitch on the balcony and like a nigga behind her. And they be like their vacation goals or some stupid shit like this. And shit like that, bitch, she go put up under the, man, I'm ready to eat so much pole. I instantly deleted this bitch. Like, why?
Why you gotta let the whole world know you jetty? Like?
Why? Why? At what point in time will you realize that lived forever? That lived forever.
You embarrassing me by
away
proxy.
From that shit.
Like,
right.
If I hold you up in the air like you mine, yeah, now I'm embarrassed by you being jetty from 2016. Like, you was going easy. And I'm holding you up in the air like you something to be proud of. Like, dang.
Yep. That's the name of the game. It's a lot of, hey, there you go, Zach Pac. Shame need to be back normalized.
No, it should, but they not going for that.
I'm going.
They'll call us all kind of misogynistic.
That's
and
what need to happen.
all of that shit. But I think it has to start with the women. The women got to start shaming each other, but I don't see that happening.
No, they was complacent in the argument, though. They be complacent, like, even with the getting fucked by 2 niggas being the threesome, which I don't believe. They was just like, so what is it when it's 2 girls and 1 man? So, like, they trying to play the word semantic game. Because I was like, I guess technically a threesome is just
so they loyal?
Motherfuckers fucking. But
so they're loyal, basically. Semantic, man.
I don't, yeah. They was trying to be like loyal, so I guess you would say loyal is a hoe.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Don't include me in your debauchery.
That's how loyal got all that debauchery off. He was motherfucking doing a lot of semantics. Well, we're not actually, I'm a Christian, and you know, we're not actually the body. I'm the spirit in the body. So I can technically do whatever the fuck I want to do with this body.
Hell yeah, man.
It ain't really me.
That's what it's all about.
Told you, look at it.
It's all about getting yours in this life, man.
Look at him. Shame. Bring shame back. It don't take women to bring shame back. It take men to bring shame back.
You
I don't
do.
believe in shame.
Yes.
I don't believe in shame or sacrifice.
That's the only
It's just
accountability niggas have with tricking. Like when you overly trick to the point of you don't get nothing for what you do, that's what you need to be held accountable for. That's what we talking about. You tripping, doggy. You ain't getting shit. You would. You an incel.
Uh-huh.
I'm an incel.
Just talking.
Not you. You my nigga.
Even though you're an incel. You my nigga, even though you're an incel, Lloyd.
Shut your subliminal talking ass up, nigga. Subliminal ass.
Oh man. No, but you see, here go the part that motherfuckers don't understand. It's gonna take for real niggas to stop fucking whores. I stopped fucking whores a long time ago. Because I had to say to myself, what? Like, you getting more juice off me than I'm getting from you, bitch. Like,
But you heard Mitch.
Nigga, you ain't fucking no hoe.
Hold on, what you said? What you said,
too
man?
old and washed up, nigga.
I said you heard Mitch. It's like the fans still gonna love me, man? Like that type of shit. Like it's the art of the hunt, I guess.
No, the fans not gonna still love you, and that's the problem. He loved the game more than he loved reality, and the reality is the game don't love no motherfucking body.
No, facts. That's the truth.
So he was already destined to fail inside of the game because he was looking for love in all the wrong places.
True.
That's probably one of the most profound lines in that motherfucking movie. The fans still gonna love me. Niggas don't love you now.
Dang.
Nobody ever loves you. They only benefited off you. That's one thing I had to realize. You guys don't love me. Y'all benefiting off me. I'm boosting y'all stock. You ain't boosting mine because you go fuck whoever anyway.
Like at least if you around me, you gonna learn something. Like even if we just conversating,
you gonna learn that I can sit around your whore ass and not put my dick in.
Facts.
And that's gonna make you feel some type of way to the point to where you either start to feel a little shame or you just get the fuck away from it.
Yeah, because I'm challenging you too much. Like this nigga don't. Wow. This nigga scared. He's scared of the pussy. He ain't trying to fuck me.
With all type of fucking excuses.
Yeah. I remember my homeboy baby mama had a sister, right? And this bitch was a big hoe through the projects. But she was bad and she had a big juicy ass, right? So I remember my homie told me, like, bro, he put me on game. He was like, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, she be out here with some of everybody. Don't fuck on that bitch. And I took his advice because I went over there to my homeboy told me to go over there and check on his son, right? His two sons stayed with his baby mama. Went over there, checked on the sons, the sister over there, the other sister over there. We all chilling, I'm chilling, then this bitch go to the kitchen and like she getting something out it was like a washing machine in the kitchen, right? Washer dry in the kitchen. And the projects. And I'm sitting in the living room and I remember she was like, Bobby Knight. And when I looked in the kitchen, this bitch had her pants down, bent over with the thong and coochie out. Twerking like a motherfucker. So she do that and then pull her shit up and laugh and shit. And I was like, this stank hoe bitch. Like, who do you think I felt so insulted, like, bitch, who you think I am? What make you think you could do some sucker ass shit like that to a G ass nigga like me and I'm just go Fold
Old on
funky
that shit.
bitch.
I don't know. When you told me that story, nigga, I was like, damn, this nigga Trim. That he had his movie on, boy. What the fuck you
Nigga, funky bitch. No. I felt insulted, bro. That was my wake up call to like, I'm changing, bro. That was like a reality, like, cause any other time I probably would have fucked her back, but it was like something about that situation just made me like, bitch, you disgusting.
You knew your worth in that moment, type shit. That shit funny.
And then
Not
I could have been
funny, but this shit-
I could have been a bum. I still would have been like, bitch, you good.
Yeah,
I don't like, cause I view myself a certain type of way, and it's like, bro, I dealt with stripper bitches that got more coof than that.
No, facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, old school stripper bitches strip so they can do something in life. Stripping wasn't just to, you feel me, Bank? Like, I'm not stripping to strip. I'm stripping so I can do something in life. This gonna get me to whatever next step in life I need to get to. Whether I open a hair salon, figure some real estate, whatever the fuck I do, this gonna get me to that next. These bitches career whores. Career bust downs. And I'm saying to myself, bro, I'm thinking like, and it's like, bro, I ain't never had this many thoughts over some coochie. And that bitch was like, and this like, she was really on it. Like, she laughing and come back in there, sit next to me, Bobby, now you don't want no coochie? Like, you know, like, and being ratchet with it. You feel me, Bank? Like,
You gonna make me think you got something,
I'm fuck the
bitch.
shit out of you. Like, you gotta have something.
Got to.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit do turn me off too, though. I ain't gonna lie, like,
You too
that
thirsty.
super ratchet aggressive bitch. Which my pinnacle of that is like New York hoes. Me personally.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I went to
damn.
college. When I went to college, the
Hey.
most aggressive bitches be them New York hoes. They be like, pull it. Like, they damn near gonna rape you as a nigga. Like, no, low key.
You saw what Shorty did to dude off of Ghost when he was on that live on Twitch. She came up and just grabbed his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They be like, pull that fucker out. Like, they gonna pull that fucker, boy.
Like, bitch, you was too thotty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how motherfuckers end up burning though, when they don't know how to say no to that kind of girl. Then they are wearing a condom on that shit, asking you to take them to the take them to the clinic. Hey bro, take me down to the clinic. Yeah.
No, yeah. Hoes be on that though.
Yeah, sometimes when it's too easy, you gotta be like, it's something fucked up.
Yeah.
And I tell you this, the girls that I noticed when I was in school that do that is the ones that got that uncurable bumps. They start with an H. I don't know if I can say that on here.
Say anything you want on here, my brother.
Oh yeah, the ones with the herpes, them motherfuckers be the ones that'll just
You said they got
be
the
the
helter
wildest.
skelter?
Yeah, when they got the helter skelter, bro, they be wild. And I be trying to tell motherfuckers like, bro, if bitch got, nah, she don't. I ain't never seen it. All right, bro. All
That's
right.
motherfuckers with no symptoms type shit.
It'd be that medicine. I used to be cool with a bitch that, you know, and she explained it to me. When they on that medicine, it don't come up as often, but it do come up. But they say they be tricking niggas because they'll tell a nigga they on their period, but their period might last 2 weeks. But one is the period and one is the outbreak. And after the outbreak gone, they just go back to hoeing. I used to be, God, yeah. I'll just give y'all some game. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it all. It's like, this shit is crazy. And you can't tell a nigga nothing. When a nigga think he getting some easy crackings, they don't want to hear that shit. They'll look at you like you just trying to stop some shit.
That's the incels.
I feel
Right.
like most coochie is easy. Like, even if it's a bad bitch where like you gotta take her out to eat once, like that's still kind of easy, dog. Like, what's really hard about that?
Listen, the ease of it ain't the problem. It's the way you do anything. You feel what I'm saying? It's easy to cook a hamburger. You feel what I'm saying? But If you see a motherfucker, in the kitchen doing some crazy shit, man, you gonna be like, I'm not eating that. That motherfucker ain't washed the utensil. Is grease still in that pan? No, I'm not eating that.
And that be the baddest bitch living like that though, ain't it? That's what fucked me up though. That's one thing about growing into adulthood though, was like, damn, the bitch that you thought was bad when you go over to that shit,
Man.
it's Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
Why
because
the
a bad chick is usually like in today's society, breasts, ass, hella makeup, hair done, you know what I'm saying? Got her nails and feet done. Like if you ask the average woman what a bad chick is, they finna run down a bunch of superficial, artificial bullshit that no nigga really care about. But like a bad chick, how that shit used to be, it was like, yeah, it was separated from them. Them women always existed, right? Them makeup, big booty, they always existed. The bad chicks always been the little natural body, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the pretty, the eye of the beholder pretty. She ain't got to be pretty to me, but if she pretty to you type. Like, and I'm saying like, that's always been the bad chicks because it's their personality that make a motherfucker like, yeah, I'm fucking with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done seen a lot of shameful shit. Shameful. And it's like, them women back in the day, you throw some shame on them, they not going with it. I remember the first time hearing a woman say, y'all ain't run no train on me. I did both of y'all. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that sounds like the rhetoric of the hoes I was just around.
You feel me? Rhetoric. That word in that situation is so funny. The rhetoric of the hug. That's so funny for some reason.
I'm being dead ass serious though, because I was just gonna expound on that. Like, bro, living away from my city for 10 years and coming back and moving home, it's just like, dog, I thought grown motherfuckers be acting grown, but they mindset like say a lot different, bro. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Hoes and hoes just delusional, so delusional nowadays. It's crazy, bro. Why would I do anything for you, bitch, before you show me something?
You gotta at least show me. No, you gotta at least show me that you're an appreciative person.
At least appreciative. That's like, now we got the bar in hell as niggas. Like, just show me you appreciate this shit.
Not in hell, but it's like, motherfucker gotta understand. Like, I'm not trying to run into, like, we talk about people who dealing with each other on off the bat basis. Everybody should be cautious with that situation, right? The problem that I see with today is that dating culture ain't addressed as it really is. It's whoring. It's conscious whoring. But if I just say dating, then I can play the word semantics and not be a whore. Most motherfuckers who date, they having intercourse with more than one person.
That's fair.
If you loose like that's why, like, back in the gap, have you on you motherfuckers wasn't dating. You had to have some serious intent. Not saying that a motherfucker wouldn't hunch on you, but that was like quiet. You better not be out here running, spreading no bullshit on me. I'm not no hoe. You feel me? I'm finna give you this, and you finna act like you been here before. Nowadays, it's just dating. You ask, like, I be listening to these little web shows, and motherfuckers be on it's this radio station, right? And they got these little internet shorts, and they always do this thing where like they'll call people back who've been getting ghosted after the first date, right? Y'all heard this? And literally 90% of the calls be, yeah, we went back to my place and had a good time, and I was just wondering when he's gonna call me back. And I'm like, this is y'all first date. You went back to his place. Y'all had a good time. Now you trying to figure out when he gonna call you back. Or it'd be a dude saying, hey, I'm trying to get back in contact with her. You know, we had an excellent night and I'm trying to take it serious. And she'd be like, man, I'm dating like 3 other niggas right now. I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah, ain't nobody mutually exclusive anymore, man. You found a good one, keep them.
So do you think that they can do all of that and the person's supposed to take them seriously? I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said they delusional. They do believe that.
Yeah.
Well,
You're supposed to still take them seriously.
They be like, it's your job to get all these other dicks away from me.
I'm telling you this.
Like, I'm done knowing now.
It ain't even that. It ain't even that. Like, take them seriously, right? Because, like that situation Bank was in with the 6 girls, and you know what I'm saying. That's lit because you know you're young and you probably like, I don't give a fuck about you whores anyway. I hit one of yours and go on about my day. You feel me? But I'm telling you, Bank, once you get older, them type of conversations don't start to irritate the fuck out of you. You go, as you start to mature, bro, I'm telling you. And with men, it's just like balling, bro. It ain't nothing that's gradual. Motherfucker wake up one day and be like, oh, where'd that come from?
Bobby, I think I'm at that point, bro. It's crazy you say that. I was thinking this shit the other day. I was like, when did I get like irritated by this shit? Like, cause I was around.
I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's just gonna be one
It
day.
came out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought you was talking about Baldwin.
Get away from me.
And it was some women in my family talking all that, like, I call it, like, my mom say nasty stuff. It's just they were talking so vulgar. I was like, I'm finna leave, Pop. He was like, you don't go stay to eat? No.
I'm gonna tell you, I was probably like 27, right? 27, 28. I was dating this girl before I met Akila. I was dating this girl from Chattanooga, Tennessee, right? And she was cool. She, you know, she had paper. She, you know what I'm saying, she did her, and she was trying to open up her own salon, right? Pretty girl. And we was kicking it tough. And one day she was like, I want you to come to Chattanooga because they got this thing in Chattanooga, like for black people, like a little riverboat party thing on the, you know what I'm saying, on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want you to come out for this and, you know, come kick it with me, blah, 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 woo out the band. So I'm like, all right, cool, we can do that. Yeah. Go out there, and when I tell you, this is the most disgusted I've ever been with myself and just being around ratchet shit. Bro, I felt so lame, like, why am I here right now? Like, get me away from this goofy bride. Get me out this situation. Like, bro, listen, the look on my face was so disgusting because the bitch just turned into a ratchet Chattanooga bitch, like loud, all that, and it's like, nigga, instantly, I just was like, bitch, I don't like
that. You want to know what's crazy?
Instantly, go ahead, man.
That shit just happened to me last night.
Damn, see,
Yeah.
like instant change. Like, so imagine you got a section at the club, right? And you got a section, and then they bring your bottle out. You rolling weed and you smoking, and it's just like, somebody you talk to a couple times, and then it's like they just get to acting weird in that bitch. It's just like, damn. Why you
I know you was like this.
I ain't know you was like this.
New person. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, I remember this bitch just getting drunk on this boat. I probably had like one drink. We get back to the hotel room. She trying to hunch. Of course, I don't want to hunch, right? She trying to do all this shit with me. I'm like, bitch, just go your drunk ass to sleep. I'm finna. Like, I was so pissed off. I left her in the room, walked across the street to like a Denny's or some shit, a Waffle House, and went and got me something to eat. Sat in that motherfucker at 8. Came back to the room like a few hours later. She in there knocked out. Woke up in the morning and took my ass back to Chattanooga, right? I mean, back to Atlanta. After that, I didn't talk to that broad for like a month, and she was blowing me up, and she was on some, well, you hurting me, this, all right, whatever, bitch. She ended up coming to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And she was just blowing my phone up, like, please, let me see you. I'm sorry. It's like, okay, cool, pull up. She pulled up to my apartment. I remember it was her cousin nigga, right? And she wanted me to go out with them somewhere. Nigga, I walked outside and she just jumped out the car, get the hugging me and shit. I'm trying to kiss on her. I'm like pushing. She like, I'm sorry, this and this and this. Can you please go with us? Like, I just want to kick it with you one last time. And I looked at her, I was like, man, I got some food on the stove and shit, man. I can't eat. I'm straight. Because I was like, after that month, I had kind of like slipped back into my nigga mode. So I was like, fuck it. She gonna come here today. Hey, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Take her through there. Fuck, one last, man, as soon as she put on the parking lot, I was like, it was like, damn, what's wrong with me? It hit me again. I was like, just go. Just go. And she was pissed. She was like, so you had me drive all the way over here and you knew you weren't finna go? I was like, I thought you wanted to see me. It's like, it's cool. It's all right. I'll talk to you later. And I remember, like, I think she done been through like two, like married and divorced twice since then. Like through the years, this was probably 2014. No, this was 2010, 2009 when this shit happened. And the only reason I know this because, a good friend of mine, female friend, kind of the one that hooked us up. And females, they just be messy as shit. So anytime we talk, she like to bring that shit up because oh girl, well, bitch, stop telling me about. I don't care what the fuck she doing. She married. She married again. Okay. Congratulations. It hit you. It hit you like a ton of bricks, man. And that shit hit me at like 27, 28. And I just became disgusted with certain type of behavior. It just, it wasn't my thing no more. You know what I'm saying? I had to get away from any motherfucker that like that weirdness is like, ugh, I don't never want to look at you like, ugh.
Yeah. It's almost how I feel when I used to go to them strip clubs a while back. I was like, this shit don't even hit the same.
Strip clubs don't hit the same no more to me neither, because it's like, all right, I'm faking sex with you. The only way a strip club can hit the same to me is if I got a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta have something going on to be up in that motherfucker. Before it could just be any old Saturday night, and motherfuckers be like, bro, let's go to the strip club. Bet. Now it gotta be like, bro, what's going on? Like niggas got some music, y'all trying to go perform. Y'all, you feel me? Like
Right.
some networking needs to get done up in that motherfucker. Somebody we got meet. Like what?
What's the point of being in that motherfucker?
I ain't just giving whores my money no more. That shit, I done gave enough whores bread.
That's real shit right there.
I mean, it is. It's enough niggas out here that you get bread from. I exited the game. Because it's all the ego. Like, think about it. Niggas in the strip club is a weird place. That's all I'm going to say. The strip club is a weird place. Especially how you, like, I don't know if y'all strip clubs, like, put porn on the wall and stuff. Do they do that, y'all strip clubs?
Some of them, like them gold clubs, they'll do that.
Right.
Mostly at them gold clubs.
Right, that's weird.
Yeah, I know it's so awkward. Like I didn't come here to see no peace, my nigga. I came here to see women. It's a whole piece on the screen, nigga.
Yeah, we in here watching dudes beat motherfuckers loose and naked. It's like it create a wild environment to where if like you have to cut off a certain part of your brain to be like, all right, I'm in this shit. But once that part of your brain become conscious again, it's like anything else. Like I can't unsee it no more.
I remember like the last time I went, like a few years back, there was this lady in there and she was dancing. I knew she looked kind of old, so I was like, well, how old are you? She was like 40 something. She like, yeah, I've been stripping since I was 16. Like, I was like, damn, you still stripping at 40? That's what I knew. Like, oh yeah, this shit one thing. I told my I gotta go. I can't be in here, fam. This shit was. There's even a video out there at the same one I was with. A chick fell from the pole all the way down and like knocked herself out and shit. It'd be some wild shit. Be strip clubs.
To be
Y'all can let that shit. Yeah, 16. Yeah, that's crazy.
You doing that for 24 years?
Almost 20. As she said, she was trying for like, cause she danced good. I was like, oh, this bitch, she got a little move, but I could tell by her face. I was like, I look like an older woman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, if you're a career stripper, you're only doing that in order so you can find a top tier trick to take you out the game. That's it. You're only doing that because you ain't found a nigga dumb enough to take you out the game. Nene Leakes.
Sometimes they be finding that guy, but they'll fumble it. They'll do something crazy. They'll act too wild at the house. You know what I'm saying? They can't get out of their wild ways, and the dude will just kick them to the curb.
Ain't no, I mean, they might fumble it, they might not. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's the protocol for people who choose that for a career. It's no happy, bro. I ain't seen one woman happy doing that shit. Not one. You hear me?
I need to let you meet this 40-year-old.
Drug addicts, alcohol, all that shit.
No, she just got good customer service, Trip. That bitch go home.
You might be right, because I'm telling you, she was so bubbly, but I was like,
She probably go home and curl up in the closet and cry herself to sleep at night.
Wow.
Type of depression.
You hear?
Yeah,
bubbly people be the most depressed.
You're right about that. I have seen that. I have actually seen that personally.
Ain't no
in
balance.
public, a motherfucker one way, and then they get home, they be a totally different person.
Right. Be like, motherfucker, why you acting like that now? I'm depressed.
Or what they call it, my social anxiety is getting the best of me. What the fuck does that mean?
I get it though, because it's like I say, reality hit. At one, bro, it's just like anything. You could cut your mind off from it for so long. You feel me?
Yeah.
You could cut your mind off of it for so long, but eventually you'll wake up to a reality and be like, oh, fuck. For real.
Yeah.
You know how many of these ex-P stars then tried to like reinvent their whole image
through the church,
through social media, through meditation, through chakras.
Yeah.
Well,
Be talking on TikTok like they a virtuous woman.
Right. You got to do everything you wanted to do. And then one day that shit hit you like a ton of bricks. And you was like, damn, this really gonna be my reality until I motherfuckers ain't making real decisions out this bitch. Straight up. Everybody scared. Everybody scared to be the, you know what I'm saying? Be the one that go step out and do something different. So they just go along with the pack, numb their mind to the bullshit they doing until one day it get too overwhelming and you snap. Yep, all the ones that sit out there and dance and stuff, man. But enough bashing women, because I love my ladies. I ain't even gonna lie.
I didn't think we were bashing them, gang.
Even as a black queen, I was bashing funky horse. But even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. Hey, Tupac said it.
That's a crazy line.
Yeah, Tupac cares if don't nobody else cares. Yep. Nigga never say even as a crack fiend daddy, you always was a black king daddy. See?
Hell no.
See? Don't even hit the same. You can't even put crack and king together.
I think you brought this up before. Are there many songs about fathers out here?
Hell no.
I mean, there's not that many songs.
Ain't no songs uplifting no daddies out this motherfucker. Daddy just work, nigga, and die.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, daddy don't get the respect that he's supposed to get. Most fathers work and they work and they work. That's why they be so angry. Yeah, for real. Think about your granddaddy. Either that nigga didn't say nothing or he was snapping.
Yeah.
Wasn't no in between. Leave him alone. Because if you piss granddaddy off, he finna lose his fucking mind. And it ain't gonna be pretty. If that nigga listen to that radio and listen to them baseball games, and leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah, my granddaddy used to snapping like not today they'll call it like snarky or like passive aggressive with a smile on his face, but he be saying some of the most cruelest shit. You like, whoa. Like, okay, granddaddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I remember one time my granny and granddaddy was arguing. This was I had to probably be like 18. And I'm in the living room laying down, and they get to arguing and shit. My granddaddy, one of them old Mississippi niggas, all right now. That's how he talk. All right now. All right now. All right now. And my granny was saying something. My granny was snapping. I think this when my granddaddy had his last child, which was my uncle, nigga that's younger than me, right? So my granny was snapping. And she said some slick shit about some nigga she should have been with in Mississippi back in the 50s or 60s, like some crazy shit. Then my granddad was like, oh, that nigga didn't want you. I was like, oh, this nigga crazy. I say, granddaddy,
Right.
shit. He said,
That's how my granddaddy was. That nigga would say some shit like, I remember one of my cousins was talking about her kids and shit, and with a smile, he said something about basically her pussy being loose. He's like, well, if that pussy went out in the street like you have it, you might not have these problems. Everybody just stopped and looked like,
wow.
What? But he's smiling. He's sitting there looking like he's joking, but you can tell in his eyes, he like, basically like, get out of my house talking about this shit.
Yeah, get out of here with
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like,
I'm not
and
trying
he had
to
he's like, boy, your granddaddy Buck be fucking tripping.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Them old niggas used to be like them old niggas like that. So hey, that's man, shout out to them. Shout out to them, goddamn it. Yeah. It's getting that time, boys. I'm about to get my ass up out of here. I'm tired. I'm finna end the show. I'm finna end it with an oldie but a goodie, goddamn it. Shout out to my nigga Bank. I'm still in the building. Let's get it.
LaJuan Films! Get plugged in!
You know how we coming, nigga. It's that bang shit, nigga. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, though. I'm coming strong, though. Y'all niggas be hollering, yeah. Y'all heard me.
They ain't tryna get it, but these niggas wanna hate. And they see how I be flexing, now these niggas wanna take. If a nigga try to rob me, I can't run, I'm out of shape. If you up it, better pull it, cause your face you can't escape. Damn. Hey, grinding hard, I need a payday. I ain't satisfied, bitch, I gotta have a whole cake. You ain't getting shit from me, just eat up off your own plate. I'm on a money mission, I can't never take a off day. These bitches won't get off me. They always gonna choose a nigga cause they know I'm bossing. Know that I'm the hottest, I got juice and I ain't lost it. I'm feeling like the weekend cause they know I do this often. All through my city is death and destruction. These niggas ain't playing that switcher for nothing. Take no nigga lightly, this we won't be bustin'. These niggas so slime, you can't trust your own cousin. Wrong with these niggas, I'm gone on these niggas. I can't even get along with these niggas. I don't even want a song with these niggas. These niggas down bad, I'ma keep counting digits. Keep counting digits, I get to the money. I'm stunting. Gotta make sure that my dudes won't for nothing. Been the same nigga, I ain't changed, I want it. To all my young niggas, just stay down and stack your case. Stay loyal to your brother and watch out for all the snakes. And these bitches, they don't love you, gotta watch the games they play. If the beef ain't about the money, tell them fuck up out my way. Tell them fuck up out my face. Bitch, I'm on a paper chase. Got a stack that's full of honey, MCM around my waist. Damn. Yeah, the bank up in this bitch. I ain't playing with these niggas, treat it like a championship. If these niggas got a problem, they could get their ass whipped. They don't wanna see me ball like my last name Kaepernick. Hey, cause they know I'm on the rise, tryna take it to another level right before your eyes. Just a nigga from the heights, tryna change a couple lives. I don't do this shit for me, I do it so we can survive. Damn.